Looks so foggy out and blah, like it's a meh type of day. Like, what? The hair? What's going on here?
Roman, Ag Rap TV.
Hey guys, gals, ghouls, and jewels, mules, blues, flittles. What's good? What's poppin'? What the heps? Thank you for retuning into, or if it's your first time ever tuning into Roman Ag Rap TV with your very own Flamin Raymin on the scene, who wants to get into some jeans and some makeup things. And if you couldn't tell by the title already, I'm gonna be giving my views and thoughts and what I thought about 2018 this year, this current year, today, the last day. For me, with what I was going through and everything in general outside of my life, I felt like it was bittersweet, but it was more bitter than it was sweet. And I'm gonna start off with, with me. What made it more bitter than sweet was, because if you guys haven't seen already the video about her, I lost my mom a little over a year ago, and that's when I came down here with my dad. And those were dark times the first couple of months, especially November. I wasn't talking to anybody. I was keeping to myself. I was just didn't want to do anything. I was probably talking to a handful of people maybe, but I was just be sleeping the days away. Wasn't really taking care of myself like I should. I was just a mess. Like it was horrible, and it was really hard the first holiday, the first time with not having my mom around for the holidays. Like that was really tough. It really was. And then it was alright when I first came down here, and then I don't know if it was because my dad and his exit, they weren't really working. There was a lot that happened over there. I'm not going to go into much detail because I feel like this will just bring it up and make things, it'll bring back up all the bull crap and everything, and I'm not trying to regurgitate that. And plus, I don't feel like I need to get that off my chest because I've moved on from it. I'm doing better since then, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. But there was a lot that was going on there before we moved into our new place here, and that affected me. And then people that I would talk to online or that I was friends with, and this one guy that he was saying we were together and all this, would call me babe, but it didn't feel like it was real. And between that and then bullcrap and all the nonsense and negativity that was going on at work and the usual stress that happens at fast food places, I was taking things too much to heart, and I would think that I was getting on somebody, like I was being a bother to people, or things that were always my fault when things would get messed up at the job. And I felt like I was at my lowest low. I was in that IDGAF type of mindset from May until mid-August or so, and it was bad. I wasn't wanting to, I just felt like, is this my rock bottom? Is this really where I'm gonna be at the rest of my life? I felt like there was no way out or no way to get to where I would want to be in my life and do the dream career or do the job that I would really actually enjoy than where I am right now. I'm not saying I don't like the people that if it wasn't for the people I work with, I probably wouldn't be there as long as I am. But it's just, it gets stressful sometimes, and any job does, but it's really fast paced, and it's just, there's a lot that you have to handle. It gets too much at times. I don't know how some people do that, but there were some really great times and moments of 2018. New Year's was great, minus me having a little incident that I'll be doing a story time for this current week. And there was good times that we had before we moved out, but it felt like the bad weighed out more before we moved. But then we finally moved, and also my babes is another great thing that happened. I'm feel grateful that I have him, because I never felt this way with anybody before ever. It feels like this is my first time. I mean, I've probably been infatuated, or it felt like how I feel with my boyfriend, but it never felt this strong or this right with anybody before, ever. Not even my one friend that I was really like crazy after before, but he wasn't trying to be together because we were too far, and he was trying to be realistic, but I was so stuck on him, it took me a while to move on. But even though me and him are doing it long distance, it just, I could feel that it's right, and you know, all that good stuff. So, and also my dad's new girlfriend, Mrs. Groslet, it's been great with her. She's been helping us out when we need to. It feels like a normal family. Doesn't feel like there's something missing or anything. She fits in with us. It's just great. Great. But yeah, that's my thoughts on with me on 2018. It's bittersweet. And then going on outside of, you know, my life, everything that's going on in the world, all the craziness, like the wildfires that was happening in California, all the negativity and violence and that's been going on this year. When is it going to stop? It's going to be 2019. Like, there's no need for that, to be fighting, to be getting all so negative. I can't be one to talk because I'll get upset or get in that type of mindset. But I don't try to or go and just attack anybody or want to be violent for no apparent reason. I barely ever get violent. But I feel like all that needs to stop. But then there were some good moments in the world and highlights and everything that's happened. But I feel like there was more negative than positive. And then the whole thing, the situation with our president, what he's doing with this country, it's just ridiculous. But I'm not getting into that. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for my thoughts on this year. And if you guys have any thoughts, whether it's good or bad, how you felt about 2018, leave them in the comment box section, whatever it's called, down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. If you really enjoyed it, favorite it. And if you really, really enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button. It's just one click away. It's a breeze, and it's easy. It helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate the people that subscribe and enjoy my content. And if you really, 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 really enjoyed it, hit the bell button to where it has the 2 lines that appear above it, because then you guys will know as soon as I publish a video for your viewing needs. And if you guys have any video ideas, leave them in the comments section down below, and I'll be sure to go through it, because I want to start doing way more content for next year. And I have a lot of great ideas already, but I would like to hear what you guys would want to see up in here. This is Flamin' Raymin. Gotta flee, so I'll catch y'all on the flip side transmission of Roman Agrap TV. Deuces! I really need to stop getting so sidetracked doing stuff online or getting distracted with a little bit more cheekier content online and everything. Cause Christmas, I had stuff planned that I was gonna do.